Right, listen up, petrol heads. We're going back in time to 1916. World War I? Yeah, that's the one. BMW, the name that gets your heart racing today, started with a very different kind of engine, aircraft engines. Can you believe it? This little company, Bayerische Flugzeugwerke, try saying that 5 times fast, was a merging of 3 companies. They were all about the skies, churning out engines for the war effort. One name, though, stands out: Franz Josef Popp, a bit of a legend, this bloke. He was the brains behind getting BMW off the ground, so to speak. But then, boom, the war ends. No more need for fancy fighter plane engines. What's a company to do? Well, if you can't fly them, join them, right? BMW, resourceful as ever, decided to stick with what they knew: engines. Only this time they were going to power something a bit more down to earth. So picture this, 1923, the world's still recovering from the war, and BMW decides to try their hand at motorcycles. Their first model, the R32. Now this wasn't just any bike, this, my friends, was a game changer. Why so special? Well, it had this revolutionary new engine, a boxer engine they called it, 2 cylinders poking out the sides like a boxer's fists. Smooth, powerful and reliable, it was a stroke of genius. The R32, it wasn't just a pretty face. Oh no, this thing could shift. It set speed records left, right and centre. People took notice. BMW was onto something big. Now you'd think after conquering the skies and the roads on 2 wheels, BMW would be satisfied, right? Wrong. They had their sights set on a new target: cars. In 1928, BMW took a gamble. They bought a car factory. A company called Dixie, they made these little runabouts. Not exactly the stuff of legends, but it was a start. BMW, being BMW, weren't content with just slapping their badge on someone else's car. They got to work, tinkering, improving, and in 1932 they unveiled the BMW 320. This, my friends, was the real deal, a proper BMW car. It was sporty, stylish, and most importantly, it had that BMW DNA, quality engineering, and a passion for driving. This was just the beginning. BMW was on the road to automotive greatness, and there was no looking back. Hold your horses, we're not done yet. World War II throws a spanner in the works. BMW, like everyone else, had to pitch in with the war effort, but after the dust settled, they were back to doing what they did best: building brilliant cars. The 1950s saw the iconic BMW 507 Roadster, a car so beautiful it could make angels weep. Then came the new class in the 60s, saving the company from financial ruin. Talk about a comeback. But it was the 1970s that truly cemented BMW's legacy. The BMW 3 Series arrived, and boy did it take the world by storm. Sporty handling, sleek design, pure driving pleasure. It became their bread and butter, and still is today. From there, it was a non-stop parade of incredible machines. The powerful M cars, the luxurious 7 Series, the X5 SUV that started a whole new segment. BMW, the little company that started with planes, had become a global automotive superpower. And you know what? They deserved every bit of it. So next time you see that blue and white badge, remember the journey. From the clouds to the open road, BMW has always been about one thing: the love of driving. And that, my friends, is something worth celebrating.